Welcome to another project. We're going to begin another project today, and I call this project All-Purpose Ankara Leather Bag. How would you like to just make this kind of wonderful, unique bag for yourself? As you can see, the bag is quite foamy. That shows I didn't use only the leather. I used leather and an half-inch foam to make it. It has cute side panels that you can put your makeup. You can even put some coins if you're living in a country that has coins. It has some overlapping body panels that you can also put some books, magazines. And the inside, I put a little pocket here too. But you could also put little things like powder, eye pencil. We women, we carry a lot of things. Or a little coin pocket or whatever. I want you to follow me from today because I'm going to take you through how to make this wonderful all-purpose Ankara leather bag. Okay, the first thing you need to know is that I have the patterns for this bag in my website. If you want to get it, you can go to my website www.digitalizedfashiondesign.com, and there you get the pattern. I made it very simple and downloadable. So all you have to do is to get it. You can download it and then just watch the YouTube videos on how to make that wonderful bag. The first thing you will need is the main body panel. This is the pattern for the main body panel. And this main body panel, we are going to cut 3 materials. As you can see, you cut 2 pieces of the Ankara material you want to use for the lining, inner lining. 2 pieces. You will cut 1 piece of the leather material, or rather 2 pieces, because it's going to be 2, but the body is 2 bodies. 2 pieces of this leather material, 2 pieces of the half-inch foam. There's an half-inch foam in here. Let me remove this and show you. There's an half-inch foam. You can get this where they sell accessories for bags or accessories for making of clothes. You can get this half-inch foam. So you cut 2 pieces of it, and I've got 2 pieces of a foam lining. You can't leave the foam like this. Of course, it has to be covered. I got 2 pieces. That is the first panel I've just finished telling you about. This is all you need for this panel. As you can see, I have my 2 sets already prepared. This and this. I have it already prepared. As you can see, it's made up of the leather, the half-inch foam, and of course the lining for the half-inch foam. That is the first pattern. That is what you need for the first pattern. Then you can see on the pattern, I have drawn a drawing of the hand holder. From the back, you can see this is what I'm talking about. This. So we are going to get a pattern for that. You use it to cut your hand holders. This is what they look like. This is exactly what it looks like. So it's going to be 4 of it. The pattern is there. You see it. I wrote there ×4, exactly the way it looks. I have 4 of it already. And when you cut 4 of it, you need a very thick stay. This is the stay. A very thick stay that you're going to cut in a square way. Exactly the way I've done it. You cut it and then you iron it on it. Please, when you're ironing on this, do not iron it directly. You have to put a cloth on top and iron on it. Remember, it's leather, so it won't melt onto your iron. So you just iron this very thick stay. The way I've done it, so on the four pieces that you will cut. On these 4 pieces. So do it exactly like that and lay that aside. We'll get to that later. Then the next pattern that you will get is the first body panel. That is this. This is the first body panel. See that you have 2 pieces of it. And you see that it is lined with the contrast material. But it doesn't have foam. I didn't put foam here. So that is the second pattern. That is it. I've cut the leather and the lining. 2 pieces of lining, 2 pieces of leather. So that's all you need for this one. You do not need foam for this one. You cut it and you lay it aside. The next one is the contrast material. That is the Ankara material. That is the next body, outer body panel. This, as you can see, it's made of Ankara material, lining and foam. The 1/2-inch foam is part of it. And that's the pattern for it. That's the pattern for it. You cut 2 pieces of the Ankara material, 2 pieces of the leather, 2 pieces of the 1/2-inch foam, 2 pieces of the lining. Everything is written there. When you see the pattern, I wrote everything down here. What you're supposed to cut and all that. So just follow that and cut it the way I've written it and the way I'm showing you. The next one is the bottom piece. The bottom piece of the bag. You cut the lining. You cut the foam. And you cut the lining for the foam, as you can see. This is the bottom piece for the bag. I have my leather, I have my foam, I have the lining for the foam, and I have the normal inner lining for the bottom piece. And then the side panels. This is the side panel for the bag. This is the side panel, just this, not this. This is the side panel. So we are going to cut 2 side panels. 2 side panels, and this is how it looks like. And look there, you cut 2 lining, 2 foam lining, 2 foam, 2 leather. 2 pieces of leather, 2 pieces of the foam, 2 pieces of the foam lining for the side panel. And then the zip panel. The zip panel is this place. This is the zip panel, and you're going to put the zip. You're going to cut it 4 pieces. 4 pieces of Ankara material. 4 pieces of the zip panel. And then you cut 2 pieces of the lining for the foam and 2 pieces of the foam. You take 1 piece of the zip panel together with 1 piece of the foam you've cut and 1 piece of the foam lining, as you can see, and pin it. Where I pin is where I'm going to sew it. In the case of the foam for the zip panel, please, you cut the foam to be and give half an inch, not the same size, not exactly the same size of the panel. You cut it and leave half an inch here. As we go along, you know why it is there. Leave half an inch of the foam. As we go along, I will explain more why that is there. This is the side pockets. This is the side pockets. This particular place. This is what it is. So all you have to cut is to just cut 2 leather. And take note of where you're going to put some cuts. When we get to that time, I'll do more explanation. And this, of course, is the bias that you put inside this side pockets. The bias, you cut two pieces. 2 pieces. And this, not the last but not the least, this is the hand. The hand of the bag. This place, and you can see I did it as if I braided it like a hair braid, as you can see. So for that kind of handle, we need 3 pieces each for each handle, and this is cut on a fold, so it's longer than this, double this. This is the fold. It's cut on a fold from the pattern. I showed it, they're cut on the fold. So you cut it, as you can see, it's about 1 inch longer than the pattern you have there. That is why you have this YouTube video, so that when you want to sew the pattern, you look at the video and follow me as I'm doing it. So you won't have any problem with it. So you cut 6 pieces of this. This is what we are going to use to cover this. How did I get this? This is just the half an inch foam covered with a little bias. Half an inch foam covered with bias. You could also use a rope. You could buy rope in the market, a rope that is maybe this size, and still use it and cover it with this. We'll cover each of this with the Ankara material, and then when we finish covering it, then we do the plating to give us, to give us the handle. And of course, you need a long zip. So that is all you need to make our all-purpose bag. In our next video, we are going to start sewing the bag. So I hope that you've prepared all your pieces ready for the next video. So we are going to start right away. See you in the next video.